Language. Here's my very quick take on body language. Body language can be a very, very complex field, especially if you listen to certain authors who've written long books about what every tiny little thing means. They've gone into such detail that they say this movement means something. What do you think they say it means? They say this means I'm wiping away an imaginary tear because I was lying to you. That's a bit much, isn't it? Because I just might have a little itch here, and some people might have this as a nervous tic, and it can be context related and culture related. A bigger example, what about this? Most of us would say this means well done. I know for a fact that in Bavaria this describes an orifice, so people use it as an insult against you. And here's another question, what does this mean? Some people would say this means I'm defensive. I'm defending against your ideas, against your thoughts. But the thoughts don't come in this way. This means I like sitting like this. If you see somebody sitting like this, very tense, maybe it means something. But just any kind of movement or the way people sit, move, and so on doesn't mean anything by itself. The most important thing about body language is the change in body language. If somebody sits like this, and then after a while they sit much more relaxed, then you've done a good job in building trust and building rapport. If they start out like this and then go like this, you obviously did something wrong. Those are the only things you need to look out for. Along with one more thing, if their body language is incongruent with what they're saying, that's a big thing to notice and look out for. If they, for instance, say, I'm a very honest person, and they shake their head while doing it. Normally, on a gut level, we realize, why don't I believe that person? There's something not right about it. If you actually realize that the movement of the head with what they're saying doesn't dovetail, isn't congruent, then you realize, okay, body language can be quite useful, but basically only about the change of posture, the change of tension, and whether they're congruent with what they're saying or not.